I don't
Oh,
really.
free onboard credit. Sorry.
What? Well, credit? What? What are you talking about, folks?
Sorry.
What kind of credit? Social credit score? China?
Found out I qualify as a hero according to Margaritaville.
You what?
Apparently,
Margaritaville?
because Margaritaville cruise, I count as a hero.
You count as a hero? I would be the pariah on that cruise. The second I sign up, the second they get my name on the form, they're coming to my house with the Margaritaville army. That's the one.
Oh my
That's the one.
gosh, that would be the coolest.
That's the one that
That would
took
be
him
the
out.
coolest army.
The Buffett effect. Remember that? That's what we call that phenomenon, where this show manifests things that we don't mean to manifest. We were
All the time.
really just joking. Also known as it's just a prank bro effect. But really, the Buffett effect.
Buffett effect.
I don't want to joke about Joe Biden right now because I know he's teeter-tottering on the edge of the in-between right now. But, folks, if you're hearing this, I'm dead. Sorry. Hearing this, it's too late. In the words of my good friend, my best friend, Aubrey Drake Graham, he could do no wrong, folks. Never done anything wrong. He did what?
What?
He did what to who? To Bobby and Whitney? They're like, no, sir, Millie Bobby Brown. I don't know what that is. Is that a guy or girl? That sounds very unisex.
Unisex.
Why do you know that word, sir, but you don't know, other words? Hey, shut the fuck up. I know kids. If there's one thing I know, it's kids.
Gosh.
This has been the pool house.
It's like,
House. It's a cold open again. I'm sorry.
It's the Pool House Podcast with your hosts, Alex and Kelsey.
Yeah.
And welcome back to the Pool House, folks. I'm your
It's the
host,
Pool
Alex.
House.
This is Kelsey, your other host.
Hello.
Not like other hosts. I mean, we're co-hosting this. Equal hosts.
We are equal hosts.
Equal
We believe
hosts.
in equality.
We believe in equality here at the Pool House. We love to shatter glass ceilings
Straight.
and then roll around in the broken glass just to feel something.
Gosh.
Anyways,
In the pool house. Thanks for joining us.
woo, fake audience. Like a Price is Right type of theme song.
Gosh. Oh,
God, it's been a week. It's been quite the week.
It has been.
I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what day it is. I do feel like Joe Biden. I'm like, what? Where? What time? It's nighttime? Fuck. I bought a Fitbit. I'm getting old.
You bought a Fitbit?
Yeah, I bought a Fitbit. I got rid of my Apple Watch. Too many distractions. I don't need that many
Oh
notifications.
my.
I'll tell you why. I'll actually tell you. Here's what inspired me. And one of my friends is really pissing me off for this. It's not you. Don't worry.
I would hope so, because I don't have either an Apple Watch or Fitbit.
And we're not friends on Snapchat, I don't think.
No, I'm not.
Which you're lucky because I only use that to flirt with women.
Exactly. That's why, Snapchat. I'm sorry. Snapchat is a red flag for me. I don't fuck with Snapchat.
I don't really use it that often, but when I do, it's for flirting with women. I'm still off the dating apps. Let me just make it clear.
You're not constantly flirting with women.
No, just sometimes when.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. Sometimes you meet somebody. It's fun to talk. It's a little chat, isn't it? Yeah, just have a little chat with some birds, isn't it? Just chatting with some fucking birds, isn't it? Another, isn't it? My name's Jonathan. I'm from Essex.
Oh, God.
Love Island. Anywho, I'm
speaking of
trains of thought here. I'm running train on my trains of thoughts. I'm so a Fitbit. Snapchat, right? Something about.
Need the fuck out of that for a second there. Go ahead.
Get an Adderall prescription. So, I'm sorry. My Fitbit says that I am not getting as much sleep as I should be getting. So that might be the explanation there. And the microphone delay is also very much disorienting right now. I'm waiting for that to catch up. So my friend, one day I'm in the middle of work and I've got my Apple Watch on. I've got my phone somewhere. I try not to check my phone at work because triaging emergencies kind of can't be doing that. It's disrespectful to the dying animals. But my watch keeps going off over and over again, and it's Snapchat, and it's one of my friends.
God.
Not somebody I flirt with. This is one of the boys. And he just keeps sending. I get literally, I'm not kidding you. I'm not even fucking with you here. This is no exaggeration. Over 200 notifications from him.
What?
So at this point, I think maybe he's like kidnapped. Maybe he's in trouble. I don't know what's going on. So in the middle of work, I open my phone because I got a couple of minutes here and there. And it's just frame by frame. It's like a flip book of just him at his college class. And I'm like,
My gosh.
this is the most fucking annoying thing. I was like, dude, what is this? This was brutal to get through. And he's like, oh, sorry, man. Like, trying to get my snap score up. Just mute it if you don't like it. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to just let you keep doing this to me. I'm not just going to mute you. You can't use me as a conduit to raise your fucking snap score, which, by the way, nobody gives a fuck about. In 25, what are you doing? First of all, you're dated on that and very egotistic. Your ego is dated with what you are trying to achieve. Get it together. So I blocked him.
Someone was like, I don't get why people are still concerned about snap scores. I remember years ago, like I was just seeing this guy right before I moved to Tennessee, and we're like, we fell hard for each other. Shit lasted a month, but he was like, yeah, if I don't keep up on my snap score with you, that means that you don't care to me. And then he deliberately
Literally
Okay.
insane.
I was like, I only got Snapchat because he was like, you don't have Snapchat? That's not going to work.
Oh my God.
I was like,
That's than saying, oh, you don't have an iPhone? I don't want to talk to someone with green tech.
I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, and I was like, when I was younger, before I really developed my personality and be like, oh, like men really don't mean shit to me. No offense, Al. This doesn't count towards you. This doesn't count towards you.
They don't mean
Where I was
shit to me
like,
either.
yeah, I'll get snapped to keep up the fucking.
Well,
and
that's
I
what
was
we
like,
do for people when we are
No.
trying to make it work. Believe me, I know.
Worst part, I went on Bumble because he just completely ghosted before I said, hey, like, just give me a fucking answer. Just let me know you don't want to see me anymore. Like, you haven't talked to me in over a week. And he was like, yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I'm like, okay, that's all you need to fucking do. I went on Bumble and I saw that he used the pictures I took of him. Like, he was actively
my
still on
God.
Bumble.
He was like, thanks for the pics, though. You're a great photographer. It's just not. The pictures were great, though. Thank you.
You on the whole time? Like, whenever you were like,
Yeah, he was just looking for a free photog.
I met his father in New York.
I introduce my photographers to my parents all the time. I don't have photographers, by the way. That's a joke.
I can't believe I still hold on to this. Like, it's nothing that afflicts my life, but I was like,
No,
literally a month later.
It's okay. Like, I'm sorry
I
that
was like, what?
doctor did that to you. That never feels good to be used or to feel utilized in a way that you did not consent to.
Was it whenever I saw him on like Bumble, next thing you know, like a week later, he has a new bitch on his gram.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, okay, so you were actively cheating the whole time. That's like totally mature of you.
A realization like that kind of recently about somebody who needs to stop sending their mail to my house. Anyways.
But like, no, okay, this is just like old tea. Sorry, this is just old tea because I was like, okay, yeah. And then like a month later, they got married, and I was like, oh, she's
Wow.
pregnant. What do you know? 7 months later.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I was like, you know what? I'm glad it ain't me because homeboy is on his divorce. Like because he would always see my, because if anything, I only really post on Instagram stories, but freaking, he would always like react to my stories or like click on them and yada yada. I'm like, dude, you got a fucking wife and now a newborn. That shit didn't even last a year. And then what was it? One day, I saw him view my story and I was like, oh, I forgot about that guy. And I looked at his profile. I'm like, oh, all the wedding and baby pictures are gone aside from one. Okay. See how that worked out.
Wow.
Isn't that terrible? I was like, yeah, just as I expected.
It's terrible for the receiving end on that, like his family. I mean, like his wife and his kid, ex-wife now. And I almost said ex-kid, but I mean, it's not how that works, I don't think. Unless there's only visitation.
I don't know about that. I'm not that involved, but that was the last time I saw his profile. I'm like, oh, okay, you totally got married and we're definitely
just-
cheating the whole time. Oh,
yeah,
you're now
it-
divorced.
It just stands to show it's an ongoing theme that we've been talking about the last couple of months about people lurking when they really shouldn't be. And it's like if you have a partner and you're happy with them and you're projecting out to the other person, I am happy where I am, but I also want you to see that I'm still watching. It's like, well, you should just watch what's right in front of you and stop watching me, because God forbid they ever find out that you're watching me. They're not going to feel so good about that. And especially if you're doing this every single time you're in a relationship, you're just like, you're never actually caught up to the person that you're currently with in that moment.
Because obviously, especially in that circumstance, this is just an outsider's view, like looking in, where it's like you rushed into this way too fast, and now you have repercussions. Like you have you have to reap what you sowed, literally.
In the words of Jet, the band, look what you've done.
Ooh.
You've made a fool of everyone.
Mhm.
You've made a fool of everyone.
And if you're sending mail to someone's house, maybe not.
I'm not going to help you become a citizen. And like, if you do it again, I'm literally just going to bring it to the post office and say, hey, this is mail fraud. I didn't consent to this. They got themselves on my car insurance too. And you know what? How about I just go straight to Trump? Let me just pick up the phone real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Hello? Is that my favorite weird Asian podcaster? Hello? It's me, the president. What's going on? Is that Kelsey over there? I hear Kelsey breathing in the background. I know you're breathing.
Gosh.
I know you're breathing. I listen to you while you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I'm like an orange Santa Claus, but I don't give shit.
I almost forgot. Could you imagine him in a prison?
Fraud going on. Some serious fraud, folks. We're talking mail of the mail sort. It's not Alex's mail. It doesn't say his name on it. Do you want me to say the name that it says here on the envelope? I'll read it. No, sir, we don't have to go that far. I mean, I could say it, and I could say it's fraud. It's mail fraud to screw your way in somewhere that you're not supposed to be. Believe me, we need it to stop, and we need it to stop now. Otherwise, I'm going to rain down with fire and fury. It's called the post office, and it's called filling out a form called I'm reporting you.
Have we veered so left we're now bad?
I don't think that this is right wing. I don't think that this is right wing at all. I think that it's
No.
I think that it's just I don't want to be taken advantage of anymore.
Yeah, because when I brought that up, I was like, that person can establish residency by doing that, and I was like,
Yep.
I feel bad for saying so, but I was like, that's how you can establish residency, where it's like, well, this mail's been going here for an X amount of time, therefore it's like liability purposes.
That's why she was always like, I don't trust your friend Kelsey. I don't trust your friend Kelsey. She getting in your head.
No. We got it. Wait.
She said that, folks.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I'm not joking. I thought you would get a kick out of this.
I don't think I was told this.
I'm not told this. I'm dropping this live on pod because I'm sick of hiding.
What?
I'm not drunk. I'm not that high.
Nice
I'm
too.
just
It's
sick
so
of hiding.
nice.
I am sick of hiding.
What's so nice? I was
She-
so on board.
She isolated and tried to isolate me from all of my friends, still made sure that she could go out with all of hers, never introduce me, by the way, and separate the lives. 2 phones, by the way, too. But both of them die all the time. No explanation.
What I was over here like, wait. If I knew this, like, I wouldn't be like,
Yep. I'll give you a sec.
what?
I'll give you a sec.
Was I not so nice? I was so nice.
You were a
Because
threat.
I was a nice person.
No, you were a threat to her isolating me. Because if we're talking about important shit in our lives, then I'm not
Mhm.
isolated.
Oh my
God
god.
forbid I ever consult you about the things that she was putting me through.
Hey.
The pool house. To 2 specific women, stay away from the pool house.
Please,
You're not allowed. Get him out of here. And a long time, stay away from the pool house, folks. I mean, only if you're those 2 people. Everyone else, come through. Voice crack. Wow. Anyone else is welcome. Like, why do you think?
To
And then to the other one, to an extent. To the other one, like, why was I drunkenly yelling, why are you listening to this all fucking summer? And those deleted episodes. I was trying to say, get out. Get out. Back, demon. Exercise from the audience of this podcast. Believe me.
like, and you know, like with me when I was saying earlier, where it's like I'm posting on my story and this person keeps viewing it, like that's going out of the way to listen to someone else, you know, and aside from just being like mutual followers, where it's like, okay, you did me dirty and I'm living my life and you're still like reacting to my shit. But I was like, okay, you have a wife, like what the hell? Like,
It's like you set off the grenade, you walked away from the explosion, and why are you standing here, turned around, watching the wreckage that you caused to see if it continues to burn? That is sadistic. It is manipulative, and it is frankly quite cowardly, if I'd say so
oh shit.
myself.
For me, it's like not able, try. I don't know. It's like someone's trying to heal, but doesn't really. That's really not going to be healing.
Were
Self-torture.
they able to recover after me? Does this confirm that I'm not a bad person because they were able to recover? It's never about that. And that goes for anyone that does this to anyone. Anyone that's recovered after the damage you've done to them, they did that shit without you. They did that shit in the absence of you. So you don't get to look back and see and go, oh, I'm safe. No, you did the damage. They just learned how to get stronger from some shit that you did to them. You didn't get better. They did. You got worse. The fact that you're looking back instead of looking forward shows a regression.
Shit.
And that goes for a lot of people, folks.
Oh, sorry.
People are saying they're not relapsing again, but I'm telling them they are. Not me. 5 months sober, motherfuckers.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to get right on that game.
We did it, folks. For now, folks.
Hey, don't say.
I don't want to drink again. It's not
Hell
something
yeah.
that tempts me. I smell it. It makes me sick. I know that if I even have one drink, I run the risk of having a seizure. I'm not trying to do that. And I'd rather do things that are better for me, like buy a Fitbit and eliminate extra distractions, such as my friend Snapchatting me over 200 times to raise
That's
snaps.
sanity.
I don't get notifications like that on my Fitbit. I can select, like, it's a lot more selective. I get like text messages. I can make it very specific. And it's mostly just about like tracking my sleep. I want to know
Mhm.
what's happening to me when I have these crazy ass dreams I've been having. And I want to track my heart rate, and I want to make sure I'm okay and start taking care of me because I'm 29. I say that like it's old, but like I'm 29. I'm not getting younger, and it's important to start finally thinking about longevity and what that looks like.
Right.
Stability, longevity, overall wellness, mind, body, spirit, that whole yada yada. But really,
Yes. Yes. I'm on board. I'm full. Oh gosh, we're gonna turn to a health pod.
no, we're
Why you hit my
absolutely not. Like,
macros?
no. I don't want to talk about specifics or anything like that. Absolutely not. I got a Fitbit. It's important to take care of yourself.
Speaking of taking care of yourself, we gotta take a pee break here because Kels has been up in her water gains and also up in her protein, which I can go into
Sure,
that in a moment here. But
I'll take a weed break.
all right, I'm gonna take a pee break because I'm desperate. I'm so sorry.
No worries. The body, nature calls. We'll be right back.
Colin.
And we're back. Oh, we did it, folks. We did pee. We did that thing from the standpoint of pee.
My gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so relieved. Sorry.
It's important to relieve yourself, folks.
I had to. I was desperate. I was like, I can hold on. And I was like, I can't hold on.
Can't hold on. Is that a song?
Probably. If not, we'll make it.
It's probably many songs. Can't hold on. Music.
Simply-
Right. Working on it.
Yay. It's happening.
That's it. It's coming together. Still, slowly, surely. The songs are a lot more powerful than I thought they were going to end up, which is fine with me. It's just going to take some time to realign. In the words of Drake and Josh, I remembered what I was going to say before to bring it full circle. It's like, oh, I got to leave this for the cold open. I was telling you, we're doing bitchcraft over here. I got the scrying mirror out. I've got a candle lit, crystals, all that. And then I
Him.
what?
That's the white side of him. I'm joking. Go on. Pop off, King. Pop off.
But no, I was gonna say bitchcraft. That's a song by Drake Bell from his
What?
rockabilly era. Bitchcraft. I think it goes like, "I'm tired of all your bitchcraft, trying to take my soul back. Boom, 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 a doo, boo, boo, ba doo. Don't look into my hard drive." It doesn't say that. It doesn't. That's those aren't the lyrics. The first part was, but then I made up the hard drive part.
Sounds believable.
I mean,
So
it
therefore, it may as well be.
Your Honor, it was bitchcraft. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was bitchcraft. They put that on
And
my
that's-
hard drive.
That's how I know Drake is not a feminist. Feminist.
Burn them.
That's how I know he's not a feminist. He's calling witchcraft bitchcraft.
Well, I mean, the point is that it's about a woman who's using him.
I don't. It's Drake Bell.
Yeah,
Drake's
the lyrics are not
the
good.
name-
He could have done it like if I wrote a bitchcraft song. Listen, it would be a lot better. Believe me, it would
It
be
should just be-
tremendously better. It would have all kinds of sigils and signs. It would actually be a spell. It would fuck people up.
I'm a girl.
Bitchcraft. I would call it bitchcraft. If it was about a specific thing, it would be called bitchcraft.
Damn.
Well, I mean, folks, you name it what it is, you know? Defense against the dark arts, IRL, you name the spell for what it is, and it bounces off. I'm not saying that all women that do witchcraft are bitches or doing bitchcraft. I'm saying that there's one or two, but a couple, there's probably a few out there that are doing a form of witchcraft that is indeed bitchy.
Shit. A little bit
Jordan
better.
Peterson going on Joe Rogan. No, the thing is, I'm not saying bitchcraft. I'm just saying the ones that hurt me are. And that they should be burned at the stake. Jordan Peterson is saying that, not me. I don't think that
I
anyone
know.
should be burned at the stake. I think that's a very outdated execution method, and we have much better ways of doing that.
And it was so
We
anti-women.
have pods now that you can just put people in, and it's bloop, bing, 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 they're gone. They have it in Canada
Now,
now.
so-
That's how they're lowering the homeless population. Yep, it's coming.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun.
What?
Not great when the housing crisis takes a very dramatic turn. Like, oh, you're homeless. We'll give you the option to kill yourself. It's like, what? That doesn't help. How about give them a place to live, not a place to die?
Gosh.
So you have the option for
Probably.
humane euthanasia, like a dog? Like a dog? In the words of Trump? Even dogs have a more humane life than that.
What the fuck is happening in Canada, though?
It's happening in the world. All around, all
I-
I see is people caring about one thing, and it's power, and which is synonymous with money. They seem to
Especially
forget
within-
and seem to have
Mhm.
forgotten that somewhere along the way that the only reason that money is the root of all power and evil is because some ape somewhere in BC times took a mushroom off the ground and ate it, and now we have to pay fucking taxes.
Wrong. That's the worst part.
I know I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong. I know that's how shit like that happens. Listen, I'm the next evolution of human. My dentist said so. I can see these things. Oh, I will never have
Because-
wisdom teeth.
What?
My body is not made to grow wisdom teeth, and it will never grow wisdom teeth.
So you are a different type of evolution of person.
Yeah, no, my dentist, like, after the x-rays, was like,
Crazy.
wow, you're more evolved than everyone else. I was like, what? She was like, you can now say you are the next evolution of human. And I was like, that's very fucking Shadow the Hedgehog coded, but okay, cool.
Fucking-
Skating around the supermarket, just going up to random people behind them, breathing down their neck. I'm the ultimate life form. Just getting away on Heelys. Fuck
Actually, kind of, I'm really intrigued by that because
life form.
you missed out on.
The never broken a bone, been dead before, came back to life, defibrillated by the gods. Believe me.
Think of. Damn, Baba. Did you see that the announcement for the new King of the Hill revival is for like August?
But yeah, we are so back.
I'm excited. Even actually, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it.
We gotta talk about
Do you know what happened recently?
what thing?
So-
The big breakup
Mm,
between the boys.
Wait, what?
The boys broke up.
The boys broke up?
Yeah, Elon and Trump.
Oh, I was talking about something else. Oh, but no,
Last
Joss.
season 3 era right now.
No, he voiced John Redcorn in King of the Hill, but he was murdered like a week ago.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I remember that. Like two people died from that show kind of recently.
I think the guy that voiced John Gribble, he passed a few years back, like just naturally. No, he was like him and his husband, like they've been harassed, stalked, abused verbally, mentally. Their dogs were killed, and they went to go like
What?
their house burnt down, and they went to go get the last of their shit because they moved. And then a neighbor came up and started harassing them, and then shot Jonathan Joss and killed him.
What the fuck is going on in this world?
What the fuck? Like, it's definitely a hate crime. It's a fucking hate crime because they were living in this neighborhood and they were harassed for being a gay couple. Thank goodness. Okay, so people previously reported that the couple's neighbor, Sigfredo Ceja Alvarez, 56, confessed to the shooting. Jonathan, and he was detained first degree murder, and he was released from police custody under full house arrest for $200,000 bond on June 2nd. So
List of-
but like someone burnt their house down, fucking killed their dogs. They actually found the remains of their dogs, and they were like, like distraught. And then he gets fucking murdered. Like this is what the fuck.
That's just pure evil. There's nothing else to
Yeah, when they returned to the site to check.
like people. I don't understand what goes through someone's head when they are doing this to somebody. You don't stop for a second and go, oh, maybe I could be doing something better with my time, not fucking somebody's life up in the most creatively disgusting ways possible.
There is no hate like Christian love, I swear.
They all need to be.
These two men that aren't doing nothing just because they're married, they love each other. You're gonna fucking go out of the way like, I don't like that because it makes me question things and confuse myself. So I'm gonna retaliate with anger. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
It's like it's not anybody's place to judge somebody's business like that, like who somebody loves.
That's fucked up.
It's nobody's business. That's always been my policy, whether you're gay, straight, bi, trans, pans, whatever it is, you do you, because I don't really see that hurting anybody else.
Could be beneficial
And
by any means.
I really just think that everyone should mind their own fucking business unless they're trying
Right.
to help each other.
And also, like, kind of trace it backwards. Like, again, I grew up in Texas, and religion's a huge factor in that conservative stake. It's like, isn't it part of the teaching? Treat your neighbor as you treat thyself. And like, why are you being a horrendous person? Let alone now become a murderer.
Yeah, like to bounce off the love thy neighbor part, aren't we all just trying to mind or have our own damn business minded and keep to our own damn selves? So why are we so paranoid that we have to go out of our ways to not mind our own business, and now we're getting involved in other people's shit?
Disturbing not only others' peace, but your own peace, because like you decided like my life is so boring, therefore I need to like be angry at something because I have literally that's what it comes down to, like MAGA cultists for me, where it's like you literally, for I would say for the most part, males that don't have a personality and don't have a community. And that's how you found this community online, because these are people that are saying the same things and feeling the same things as you are, but you really don't know how to interact within daily life and know your neighbors and develop groups or, like, socialization. That's why you guys bound together and decided to like dive deep into this. Like, you know what I mean?
And it's ironic that such a cult was able to grow on the internet when the majority of those dudes probably have the slowest internet in America.
About this certain person I know where I realized that I was like, I look at you and your family and you guys like I don't know if this is the right word, but it's like you literally no, and I found the right word. You literally cut yourself off from everyone around you, literally your neighbors, your community, and you avoid them because it's like, no, that's weird. Why would I communicate with my neighbors? And it's like, because that's a source of community and you could develop friendships and learn new things from other people that surround you. Whereas if I go to your house, like I know your neighbors better than you know your neighbors because I introduce myself, I talk to them, I meet them, and that's how I learn from people. And in my neighborhood, we all know each other because we all developed community where it's like, hey, let's all get to know each other. Let's all socialize. And like, that's the best strength you could have in a community where it's like, we're civil, we're friends, we know each other. Like, it's like, it's a whole polar, like literally like a 5 minute distance where it's like, it's a whole polar opposite where I know this person. And it's literally like, oh, no, we don't want to talk to them because they're our neighbors. I'm like, that could be your strongest support system just by knowing your fucking neighbor's name. Like we're saying hi.
It's very true.
But
Like if you're less isolated, it doesn't mean like getting involved in each other's business. It doesn't have to be your best friend, but like making connections is very important.
there's and then that's how I see the difference where like, I'm like, y'all have self-isolated yourself so much that like every time we would drive through their neighborhood, they're just critical and pissed and angry because it's like
you're not getting into
dare
different ideas, different backgrounds, and you're not getting the reasoning.
exactly.
You're not getting the reasoning behind those different backgrounds as well, like the why to the what. So then, of course, you're going to judge because you don't have the why. You're not giving yourself even a chance to understand the why, plural whys, because there's many. There's all kinds of people out there.
And it's to the extent where it's like they would criticize and say, it's like, why are you taking your dogs on a walk in a neighborhood? Like, this is where people drive. And I'm like, well, there's no sidewalks. And
They're supposed to walk.
exactly. They're like, well, you should just take them to a park somewhere. It's like, well,
Fucking gladiator pit of dog culture. I don't think.
I have a dog that he is anxious on car rides. Like, he does not like car rides. Like, he has anxiety attacks. And, it's not safe for him because he's going to. What our vet recommended Benadryl if we ever go on car rides with him,
and we'll keep him company. Be like, it's okay,
but
I've got you.
And he has separation anxiety, so it's like, no, we're gonna walk my dog in my fucking neighborhood. They're like, they shouldn't even pee on lawns, and it's like that's like I'm like, okay, I get it if someone like has their dog poop on your lawn and doesn't pick it up. That's not courteous. We pick up poop. The pee. What do you smell or
single deer that goes on their lawn?
I have no idea, but at the same time, it's like I know these people's neighbors better than they do, and they've been living here for well over like a decade or two, and I'm like over here like you guys are just fucking assholes. Like you're just like, oh yeah, these people that walk their dogs in their neighborhood, they shouldn't be walking their dogs, and I'm like, goodness forbid they go around the block.
Like
exactly, like
the perfect spot to walk. Where else would you? Like there's so many dog walkers in my neighborhood. I'm not driving by them like, oh, you getting in the way of my automobile with your dog that needs to get out and see the world.
The cardiovascular exercise and actually is even better for their owners because they're getting cardio. Like goodness fucking forbid.
God forbid. People have hobbies.
Like, if anything, I've been more like pissed off by walkers that like not even with dogs that like I drive around cruising, bumping music loud, and I'm going down a whole block behind like two people that are walking in the middle of the road because I'm not going to honk at them. It's like obviously something's behind you.
And it's one thing if you're a cyclist, then you know what you did and you have something coming to you. But if you're just walking your dog on the fucking street.
But at least the dog walkers realize the dog walkers are well aware of the surroundings. They're like, oh, there's a car coming. We're going to move to the side of the road. Like they're good at that. But like, there's like, hi, Florida old people. I guess they can't hear where it's like, they're literally like, they're not walking on one side of the road, the other. They're walking right in the middle. And I'm over here like, babe, it is like 7:30 in the morning. I'm trying to get to work and I'm not going to honk my horn at you because that's just rude in my opinion. But obviously, you can hear my engine, you can hear my pipes, and you can hear my music.
Honk at cyclists all day, though. I want them to be scared. Why are you wearing tights that say AT&T on them? You're not sponsored by AT&T. You got that online with your boys in your gay little fraternity sport as 50-year-old men that are like, we need a way to pedal away from our wives and our kids as far away as possible and to feel something going into our ass, and it is the bicycle seat. With the boys in our tight pants and our AT&T sponsored shirts that we're not actually sponsored by AT&T, but it's fine. We're cosplaying as professionals.
Because we take cycling seriously.
We're cosplaying as professionals in a hobbyist environment. We're lame as fuck is what that means. Not us, cyclists.
But we got to trace back to the boys. Speaking of the boys.
Boys are in a Splitsville.
They're breaking up.
They're breaking up. Our favorite people, our favorite power couple, Elon Musk and Donald Trump. It's Jover. It's Jover, they're saying. People are saying it's Jover. Elon, he's a weird guy. He's a very weird guy. That's all I have to say. And then Elon's over here like
Man.
the fucking acoustic guitar, like I wrote to an album. It's coming out when I say so.
So that's been very interesting.
He was on Epstein Island, but so was I. Just ignore that part. And Trump's over there like, Elon, I was there, but I saw you there. You know I was there because I saw you there.
It's like, okay, Elon, wow, groundbreaking news, as if we didn't know he was on Epstein's Island, but I know for a fact.
He's essentially just tweeting, I'm a pot, and I'm calling the kettle black.
Once I will be fully on board once he says, yeah, I helped cheat. Like, we know they cheated. Like,
yeah, but then won't he go to jail?
Well, unless he goes somewhere where he can't be extradited.
So then he'll get out here.
Yeah. I want him to, just so that can happen and just crumble everything.
Where would he even go?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Elon Ma.
He's Asian. He's allowed to say it.
It's true, and I do know a little Chinese. Ni hao, wo shi Elon Ma.
What is happening in the world right now?
A lot of things. People are saying a lot of things are happening right now.
So many
archaeologists are discovering some crazy things in the ground, folks.
Find like a dragon skull.
They found probably. I mean, they're just finding all kinds of fun shit in there. It's like one of those toys you get where you open it up and there's another toy. It's a surprise. It's like, oh, what's it going to be? It's another purple dinosaur. Damn it.
Barney.
Damn it. Not even Barney. Knockoff. Knockoff from it. Barney.
You know, the funny thing, this like literally yesterday we had a party for neighbors and a lot of them voted for Trump, but a few of them they're like, "Oh, we're really impressed." I know this is like a huge tangent. They're like, "Oh, wow, like you're smart. You grew a garden." Where they were very impressed. They were like they were asking about because they were like a lot of these people they come down to Florida. They had multi-million-dollar properties up in the north, and then they came down here to retire, and they're like, We've been farming our whole lives, but we can't farm down here. How'd you figure it out? And I'm like, well, I'm not a fucking dumbass, first of all. Second.
Step 1, read a book.
And second, I was like, well, this is what I do for irrigation and how I provide like sun shelter and just,
not use the ash from your Marlboro Reds as fertilizer.
But they were like, wow, this is good because like we're trying to grow food down here, but we can't. I'm like, well, it's really not that hard. You just have to know the environment, and they obviously don't know. But now, like, I was like, yeah, I'm planting food because just in case we don't have food at some point, it might look like that's gonna happen. They're like,
we got a Michael Obama over here.
And they were like, shit, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Fruit for when tomatoes are $500 per tomato.
And these people that actually, two of them that actually had farmland. I was over here like, did you actually tend to your farms? They're like, no, we just ran it. And I was like, so you weren't in the field doing the concoctions of like,
They're not
oh, like
turning over
because they're like,
and switching
I was
from one side to the other every season to
and
the soil
also
rest. Like even I know how to do that. I've never touched a farm.
no, they were just on the business side where it's like I ran a farm, but I wasn't running the farm. You know what I mean? I was like,
See, that's the whole problem with like every industry right now. It's like industries that
Mhm.
shouldn't be treated just like a business. Industries that started out not for business sake are literally just treated like business now. The service itself
Mhm.
thrown to the fucking back burner.
And that's the funny thing. Speaking of tomatoes too, like you're right, you're spot on because they were like, yeah, we had tomatoes, but they just spoiled or they died. And I was like, did you add calcium to your soil? And they're like, what? And I was like, yeah, like did you have brown spots, like severe brown spots that took over your tomatoes? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, that means you don't have calcium in your soil. That's why your tomato crop died.
It means also
We're like,
don't care about the actual product that you are producing anymore.
exactly. And like I even still have a neighbor that still actually runs a farm out in like Kentucky somewhere. But I was like, yeah, he just manages. He's not actually in the field doing it.
My dream is to be able to afford to buy myself a farm one day and just unplug a little bit and do farm shit for many years.
I love farm shit.
Yeah, and then I'll plug back in, like get fiber optic and build robots on the farm again. Farm first. I need my like solo farmer arc where I don't talk to anyone. And then one day somebody shows up and they're like, we need you to do that thing. And I'm like, but I'm retired. I don't do that thing anymore. Look at me. I've grown a beard and my hair's really long. And I got a horse now. I got many horses. I got to do my farm shit. I'm retired. And they're like, we need you to do the podcast again. It's you. I'm like, "Ah, fine. I'll do it one more time for this country. What do you need? A Dr. Phil voice? Joe Biden? What are we doing? I rip off the fake beard, take off the wig. It's only been 2.5 weeks. I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm so bored. Get me the fuck out of here. This girl I moved in with is crazy. It's been a week. She says she's pregnant already. You gotta get me
You
out
don't
of
need
here.
to
man.
repeat extradite you where it's like come in on like a black
Helicopter.
chopper where it's like I'm in full garb with like the cool like you know the girl from the blonde Helga girl from Atlantis where it's like the black turtleneck and the cargo pants. They're safe now. They're in a secluded place. We cannot disclose it. Okay, I get it. Oh no. Shit, that'd make work even more awesome. You're in your office and you have your like AirPods, then it's like saying dopamine is low, stimulation is low.
No, even
You're like, oh, I'm gonna make that 10 really quick if you hit that prostate. I'm such a bad boy. So you seem way happier. Everyone
keep that.
stands up. Everyone stands up. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Sir, I had 3 clit orgasms today. I'm gonna do anything you like. I didn't know that I like this, but I do. Your boss comes up to you. Hey, Alex, it seems like you're underperforming a little bit. Let me buzz you up a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. It's actually just a giant golden dildo. It's like 3 feet. Gosh, Alex. I know, we're coming off time. Yes, no, you're the person that has the plug that has like a fucking foxtail.
Oh,
They're like,
fucking
hey, where'd you get that foxtail? Like,
Right.
saw 2 people, like, cause like I heard that story. I've heard that story, but like I literally saw 2 people in my high school, and I was like, if someone tugs that right now, one day you show up with you have a tail, little fucking ears, and like furry mitts, and you're like, I don't know if this is a threat or a good time, but I'm gonna try. It's that time. I'm sorry. Any last words for this episode? So I'm gonna pull that tail out of you, Alex. We love you.